Hi, hello and welcome to the second video or second episode where I react later, a few days later, maybe even a week later, to this video, here in this video. I just played 16 hours at this point, and when I'm speaking right now, I'm playing 91 hours. My playtime is 91 hours. I just spoke with Elisa at the end of the last episode, and there was no bonding event this time. It's a free day in May, I assume. Yeah, so there will be a lot of things happening between now and the point of time where I am right now. Near the end of the game, I have already reached level 5 by now. There's nothing more than level 5 in this game. I think in the second game it goes up to level 7, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, I hope you will like it. You enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. Also, I think, no, not I think. I have already written a story about Wien and Alisa, a romantic story, and I will also read it aloud here on YouTube at some point when it's ready. It's not yet complete, but I started, and yeah. When you have some ideas for couples, yeah, I start now the quest where I help I myself teach in, because this person you see right now has to do something urgently, and I think it's something with his family, and I help him I teach in his instead of him, a certain person, a younger student I think, and yeah, I also had some help from Google. I had the quest walkthrough next to me and making this quest, so I don't at least after I think the first answer I did without with this help, or I'm not sure. Maybe also all the answers, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I will do the same if I were you. The house you will be tutoring is okay. It's Emil. I have so much episodes already here recorded, but I need to edit all of them and look them through if I say something stupid or so, which sometimes may happen. So yeah, so I have to look them through and work them through and then upload them. I mostly, I think, upload near midnight, so if you are interested in watching something directly if it comes out, mostly I think midnight or later in the night. There's no real schedule so far. Maybe I will have a schedule at some point in the future. And I will upload a video where I read the story later, when it's ready. So stay tuned about this as well. I also thought about putting Angelica and Towa together. And I have not thought about all of the other possible couples, but I thought also about Laura and Justus, but I think Justus and Miriam. This will be something you can also see later in the games. I do hope nothing serious happens, okay. Orbital Science, he probably had the right idea about going to the library. No, I don't need to go to the library. I have my smartphone next to me. So Reen is very smart in this case. And maybe you also think it's strange that I never have any other bonding event except with Alisa. But I will also talk about this, I think, later in a later episode. I'm not sure how many there will be. Maybe over 60. I think over 60. I recorded now 60, but at some point I also skipped certain numbers, so maybe it's just 58 so far. But I think in general, at the end of this playthrough, there will be over 60 videos in this on my channel about this. Also in summer, the Trails of Riviere, I always mispronounce this thing, I'm sorry. I tried to talk to him directly, but I had to talk first to his mom, which is downstairs. I realized this when I was already upstairs. Yeah, but the reason I do this with Elisa is basically I want to prove myself and also others in this game that I mean it seriously with her. And at some point, they are always very I mean, it always very happens often the way that we say something, or at some point a woman, Claire, from the railway military police asks him to come out at night to talk so they can talk together, and the game someone stops him at the door and says, "Oh, are you going out to meet a girl? I will be I will say nothing to this, especially not to Elisa." And I think then always, I don't want that anyone thinks anything that means interested in any other girl. That's why I make this also with the bonding events. I know it has no real consequences if I also have all other bonding events, but just for myself and for my how I feel about this game. I will maybe have other bonding events, but if it turns out to be a romantic bonding event or anything in this direction happens, I will probably load and not do it. Yeah, I had the smartphone thing next to me. I'm not mistaken. Or I guessed at a certain point, but I think 2 of the 3 answers was definitely correct. I'm not sure what it was. I think I just Google for this question. That's why I don't do anything for such a long time. I think I'm Googling, and I'm not. Later I will also often pause the recording, so I think it will be when I later have to react to something because it's too late at night to record with audio. It will be much better, I think, later. Also with the controller, it will not anymore be so loud always when I make this here. This was something I did maybe for the first 20 episodes, 25, I'm not sure. But at some point I put a pillow thing in front of me on the table, which prevents the sound from being too loud for the recording. I think it's much better. So just wait for this and when you are still hearing this noise all the time and feel annoyed through this, it will change over time. Oh, it's so hot right now here. Annoying. But it's summer, so. By the way, today on 4:57 p.m. I think was the sun at the highest point at the year. And that's nice. I have another box rule, I think, next to me. But I don't know why Dean doesn't sit down. Is it really just 5 minutes that he helps him? Or does he stand there for an hour or so? Or do we just not see the biggest part where he helps him? I just make a few screenshots. maybe I use something of this for this episode's screenshots. So if I use some of it, of course you have already seen it. I'm not sure what I also did in the also you see this Woo Baby thing on the book in the background. I think it's Woo Baby. Already? But I'm not sure how long it really was. I'm sure you could have also finished in a perfect way with going to the library and learning something, but I'm lazy, or I was lazy and I am still lazy. I would not do it, I would just look in the internet. So I get the perfect answers. For you guys. I'm not sure where I'm heading right now. Book delivery. Yeah, I go to Keynes or Keynes. I realized probably that the bookstore is in the city of Cresta. There's a bookstore. Yes. Yeah, I'm telling now that I come from the student council and I'm here to help him. I ask him what the reason is that he does not there's again the book Woo Baby. And maybe something with diary next to it or the left side, but I'm not sure. It's hard to guess what it might have written there. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. I have to guess from the title of the book, who might have ordered this. Yes, of course I accept the request. I want more AP points, academic points. Behind the War of the Lions. Modern Arts and Complete Works. Tropical Science. Analyzing macroeconomics, the empire's hottest spots. One per person. Okay. I think I check the books now. Yes, I unlocked. Yes, okay, I unlocked all faceplates. Yes, but the DLC event is the right tab. I unlock everything. No. I already have seen the books there. There's the books. Maybe I don't see them right now. Events of design, modern art, the works, the topic is science, analyzing macroeconomics and the empire's hotspots. Maybe I'm a bit helpless right now, but I think I will also check the map. Oh, see, oh, there is something. Macroeconomics, the book with macroeconomics. And everyone thinks I have stolen the books because I don't know. It's weird. I think it's weird. And now he's telling me, oh, why are you doing this? You are a noble. You should not be to do such less disgusting works. He's also a bit weird in this way, I think. He's probably also a nice guy somehow, but I don't like this nobility that's too proud to do simple works and stuff. I mean, not all nobles are this way. Take a look on Maloha and also Jesus. They are not this way, but yeah. And yeah, I'm searching for some more attention sense, but yeah. Anyway, there's something. Mary, Instructor Mary. I also, I think, fight once against her. and I'm not mistaken completely. Or she put me up to a challenge. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's something else. Maybe in the next game or so. Yeah, but they all think why do you have this book? It's a bit think it's a bit weird why not Rin starts with, hey, I deliver something to you here. It's from the bookstore. You should not always go to the Towa mode. It's a bit annoying sometimes as well, but I understand why I've done it. It's sometimes also too boring to go slowly. And there's also a attention sign on the rooftop. As you maybe have seen before. I think here's Thomas. And the first time I go to the library. There's a moment the camera turns around and show me the in the library it tells me how to read the book. There's Thomas. Instructor Thomas, I think. Instructor Thomas. Hopefully at night that gets cooler. One of my favorite YouTubers is Corrupted. He makes horror let's plays and it's super interesting, I like it. Not all games he played of course, but some of them. And yeah, I look forward when he hopefully soon plays Resident Evil the remake. 4. Resident Evil 4 the remake. It's a wonderful game, I like it very much. I have seen it a few times on YouTube from John Wolf and Achtet Rain, I think. And I like it very much. And look forward when he also plays it. He's a very his opinion is very interesting often. And the way he plays games. He's very has made corrupted. Much experience with horror games. And I trust his opinion. Not always, I think sometimes some games he has where he said they're not so good, I like them, but like for example Resident Evil 8. But I still am curious about this game and I will definitely watch it in the playthrough when he plays it, even if it is 17 hours long, the whole night. One day, I look forward to it. Also, next month, I think on July 4th, the Angelica and Towa United States episode will come out, and I will react to it on the first day, but of course not upload it on the first day, maybe 1 day or 2 days later. In respect to, at first he should have the, the content, the possible views. I think he will get them anyway, but a few days later I will upload my reaction. Maybe it will be 2 hours long, I'm not sure. The reaction to Angelica and Towa the United Kingdom was very long. 1 hour and 40 minutes or so, and it was one of my most successful videos so far. So look forward to this if you're interested, and yeah, back to the game. I think it's the last one. I have to bring a book, if I'm not mistaken. No, there's still one, Instructor Sarah. There's nothing anymore. I have to go now to the dormitory, into the highest floor, I think, and talk to Sarah. I'm looking for the last attention time, but I will eventually find it and see that it's in the dormitory. I saw it already. You too? Maybe in buildings I should not use the tower mode so often. Outside maybe, but inside I think it's more annoying than useful. Ah yeah, she's drinking ale, beer. This video will come out today. On Midsummer Eve. Something like this, I think. I think today is Midsummer Eve, so the highest point, where the sun has the highest point, and from now on the days will become shorter again, so as the nights longer, as far as I know. So, yeah. Let's not jump to conclusions now. It looks like I was right on the mark. Yeah. The truth is, yeah. Sounds like work for the student council is varied if nothing else. Okay. If you want me to also play the Trails in the Sky games, also mention it in the comments, please. I will do it eventually anyway, but if you look forward to it, I would like to hear it. Cheers! she also cares for you. Don't underestimate her. Huh. There's even a map. I'm not sure the real review. I think I fulfilled all of the oh no, I have to tell to him again. I delivered the books. Thank you very much. Here's the reward. What is the reward? Please tell me. Ready, steady, go, go, go! And Emma, I saw Emma also here. I'm curious, what about this cat? Celine. Oh yeah, I thought about having a bonding event with Crow. The only bonding event so far is 90 hours playtime, except with Alisa. So the only other bonding event I ever had so far was a person who's not Alisa. With Crow after the first field study. They're also cute. I'm not commenting too much here. I just take a look on it and try to make a good screenshot for the episode. I made a few screenshots. Let's see if I use one of them. Otherwise, I think I will now start the old schoolhouse quest, when I'm not mistaken. Half an hour video. I think about probably if I get this from 2 to 3. When I know myself very good, so the front door are locked. Maybe I will also make some more reactions even when I already recorded the audio. So let's see. Of course, Lisa. It's been about a month already, huh? I'm still kind of scared, but we can't just leave this place locked and pretend nothing weird is going on in here. Especially with the principal himself asking us to keep an eye on it. And I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. I wish to do everything I can to assist in the name of Class 7. Even if more fines were to appear. In all of my stories, I will never put Alisa or Reen together with anyone else. I know how to do this. I can switch party members, yes. Tactics, yeah. There's a mess, I have to correct this a bit. I'm not sure how I do it, how I will do it. Okay, here. In the center here, and of course in the front, those two. And then here I link them as well. Let's do this. What's the... An elevator. I think somewhere it's more or less soon the episode will end, but I'm not wrong. But maybe I'm also wrong and it is longer than I expected. So, yeah. You will see it because you will see where the thing is in the video, how far it is already gone. So you know more than I, in this case. Indeed, this old schoolhouse will be an important thing for the next 2 games, I think. She's an expert. Alisa is an expert for technical stuff. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 levels open after this one. We are already, just 3 are so far unlocked, and 4 more to be unlocked in the future. Okay, yeah, we will go down there. Let's see what happens. I go first to the first floor. I'm not sure why. I guess I just want to grind a bit, but I'm not sure how much you will see of it. I'm not sure myself. We will go through this together. I recorded this maybe 2 weeks ago, so yeah, let's find out. Let's see how the battle is going. I like the fights very much. They're always very interesting.
There. Now.
An opening.
Here we go. Go.
I've got you. Of course. Now.
Here.
Right. Turn now.
Got it.
This is it for you.
Leave it to me.
Finishing blow, yeah, that's nice.
I go where the wind takes me.
The biggest part of the videos will be let's plays. No, just sometimes I will need to react later to it because I recorded too late in the night.
Leave it to me.
Oh. I didn't need okay, it ends. The final it's over. The episode is over. It will be probably 40 minutes long, I guess, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. In the next video, it will be again a let's play. As I said, maybe I will also later react to episodes where I record the audio already. But yeah, we will find out. I will be of definitive silent when special cutscenes are. Especially between Rena and Alisa. Sometimes I say something, of course. Anyway, as mentioned, the video with the story will come out later. If you, for example, also would I thought about this. I thought about creating a how to say it a Patreon account at some point. At some point in the future, when I have the feeling that I really create some content people might want to support me for. If you think I have reached this point of time, then you can just mention it or say it. If you think I have produced good enough content. Otherwise I will maybe do it later when I have more subscribers. But yeah, it really much of course depends on whether or whether not there are actually people out there which would support me. But I think about this over time in the future, and if you want to support me now, watch some other videos from me, like the video, subscribe, and anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. 1, 2, 3.